Hey everyone, Mano back here, and we're coming into the second week of the Season of the Lost in Destiny 2. It's time to bring you all the juicy details of everything you need for the weekly reset for August 31st, 2021. From special events to raid challenges to everything in store for the Eververse, here's everything you need to know to get set up for this week in Destiny 2. Before we kick it off, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know what you're looking forward to this season. This also helps out sharing the video with everyone in the Destiny 2 YouTube community. Finally, make sure you get subscribed and turn on the bell so you don't miss any Destiny 2 content, especially with all the new secrets inside Season of the Lost. So with that, let's dive in. To start off this week, this is going to be the first Iron Banner in Season of the Lost and the first opportunity that you can earn the two new Iron Banner weapons, the Forge's Pledge Pulse Rifle and the Peace Bond Sidearm. Those will be earned through the vendor packages, bounties, match rewards, and the Season Iron Banner quest. For god rolls for the Pulse Rifle, look for Arrowhead Break, Hammer Forged Rifling, or Small Bore in the first column, followed by Accurized rounds in the second. In the third slot, look for Surplus, Zen Moment, or Heating Up, followed by Rampage or Multi-Kill Clip in the fourth slot. For the Peace Bond Sidearm, which is our first Stasis Sidearm, look for anything that will boost the range, as sidearms are notoriously bad for not having great range. And in the third slot, look for Rangefinder, as well as Harmony, Surrounded, or Swashbuckler for damage perks in the fourth slot. For the first time in years, we finally have new Iron Banner armor to chase. The new Iron Forerunner set is the only set that has the new intrinsic perk, Iron Lord's Pride. When you wear pieces of armor, it will grant you a small chance at an enhancement prism dropping at the end of the Iron Banner match. Each additional piece that is equipped will increase your chances at earning more prisms, capping out at a max of 4 armor pieces total. This is the best time to hop in and go after this gear, plus a great chance to experiment with the new meta in PvP. In addition, if you want to earn the Ascendancy rocket launcher really quickly by ranking up and getting your reputation as high as possible, this is the week to do it, as all ranking and reputation in Crucible is going to be boosted this week, allowing for faster gains for those who stay within the playlist and get a streak. If you need a video to go over the fastest ways to earn this ritual rocket launcher this season, click on the card in the top right hand side now. Now we're going to dive into PvE. We're going to see the continuation of the Shattered Realm quest, and this week we're going to be able to access the Leyline Secrets Triumph, which is brand new this week. This means that there is some potential for some new secrets and access inside of the Shattered Realm. We'll also follow the progression of the Wayfinder's Voyage story campaign, moving closer to our exorcising of Savathun's Worm and getting Osiris back. In addition, the next portion of the Aegir's Scepter quest will begin, where Guardians will be tasked with finding 5 new Atlas Skews for this week, and we believe that they will be located in the Rhea Silvia area. As always, I'll have guides on all of these things, so make sure you get subscribed so you can find out how to find them quickly and easily. The Prophecy Dungeon is going to be one of the focuses for this season, as it will drop the new reprised Trials of the 9 weapons. You can farm the weapons and armor from each of the encounters, but you will only be able to farm weapons that you've earned on your first run through the dungeon. If you've already unlocked all the weapons, then you're in luck and you can farm to your heart's content. I've been doing some major testing on the Prophecy weapons, and I wanted to put out a proper guide without just guessing at what I think the god rolls will be. I want to tell you what they actually are. I'll be dropping that video later this week, so you know what are the best weapons to farm for inside of the Prophecy Dungeon. Moving right along, let's get into the pinnacles that you should be chasing as players are starting to level up at the beginning of this season. For the current raid in the Vault of Glass, the challenge for this week is the only Oracle for you. This is where no one in your fire team can shoot the same Oracle more than once. We've got a method that our community came up with, and that video guide is in the description box below. Remember that when you complete the challenge, you get an extra chest with extra loot as well as another pinnacle drop. If you complete this on the master level, which is actually a huge challenge this week since they boosted the power level of the master version of the raid, you'll earn the time lost version of the Praetus Revenge sniper rifle. It'll have the curated perks of Feeding Frenzy and Firefly, as well as 2 random perks as well. Remember that the time lost weapons are like the adept weapons from Trials and the Grandmaster Nightfalls. They have the ability to equip adept mods that help enhance the weapon quite a lot. Take note, while the master difficulty of the Vault of Glass doesn't have a minimum power requirement, all enemies will be at 1360 power. So if you can raise your artifact level, that will be the best way to level up for this raid, as well as boosting your character's overall base power level. The Master Vault of Glass also gives you the final triumphs required for the Fatebreaker raid seal and title. You can also earn the Vault of Glass ship, the Vault Strider, when you complete the Vault of Glass on the master difficulty. Next up, we're jumping into the Master Nightfall for this week, plus the 2 Nightfall exclusive weapons. This week, we're going into the Lake of Shadows Nightfall, which is really exciting as this strike can be farmed extremely quickly, which means more chances for great loot as well as the new Nightfall weapons dropping. We believe this week that the Nightfall weapons that will be dropping are the normal versions of the Hung Jury Scout Rifle, as well as the reprised Hothead rocket launcher from Destiny 1. I've already covered the god rolls for Hung Jury, which are Rapid Hit and Box Breathing for PvP, Rapid Hit and Explosive Payload for PvE. But with a new weapon, it's time to check out new perks. The Hothead rocket launcher has some of the new amazing perks from this season, like Explosive Light, which can currently only be found on the Ascendancy Ritual rocket launcher. Unfortunately, from the testing in the community, the Explosive Light perk seems to be bugged or extremely weakened. We're hoping to get a response from Bungie on this, but until then, look for Quick Launch in the first slot, Impact Casing in the second slot, and in the third slot, pretty much anything that suits your build. Each perk has something positive, you just have to check what kind of a build you're going for. In the final slot, I'd recommend that you look for Vorpal Weapon or Explosive Light. If the perk Explosive Light gets reviewed this season, it could be a really strong perk, especially for rocket launchers. Now that we've wrapped with the refresh of all the weekly items, we're moving on to the Vanguard Strike playlist. The weekly Singe should be rotating to Void, so make sure you get those Void-based subclasses and weapons. Do note that the daily modifiers do change, so make sure you check them out before getting your loadout together. We're still waiting for the full rotation of Lost Sectors this season to become active, but remember that the new exotics from the new seasons only drop from doing these Lost Sectors solo. So if you still don't have them, now is a great time to farm for them and get them in your inventory. The Season of the Lost exotic armor pieces are the Nothing Manacles for the Warlock, the Radiant Dance Machines for the Hunters, and the Nope Backup Plans for the Titans. Each one of these is very strong, in fact, so strong that the Radiant Dance Machines had to be nerfed in PvP recently. Remember that the Lost Sectors rotate on a daily basis, so hop on in and farm those exotics as soon as you can. Moving right along, we'll jump to Europa for those folks who own Beyond Light. The weekly Eclipse Zone is going to be over at the Cadmus Ridge, so if you're missing any augments, head over there and knock those out. The weekly Empire Hunt will rotate to the Technocrat. Remember that if you complete this on the Master difficulty, you can earn a piece of Pinnacle gear. The Empire Hunt is also the place to hunt for the Cloudstrike sniper rifle, so if you don't have that and you want to farm it, all you have to do is to complete it on the normal difficulty. This week, we also have the next Exo Challenge, which is rotating to the Simulation Safeguard mission, which will also drop you a Pinnacle piece of gear for leveling. Both the Empire Hunt and the Exo Simulation can be completed solo or with a fire team. The Ascendant Challenge for this week is the Aura Boreae Challenge, and the entrance for that is going to be over at the Chamber of Starlight. As always, make sure you go to pick up the bounty from Petrovenge before you take on the new Ascendant Challenge. I'll have a guide linked in the description box of this video in case you need to find that challenge. With the Dreaming City weapons being brought back and reprised, and also with some of their older perks, now is a great time to hop back and get those Ascendant challenges done each week. A brand new season means a brand new set of weekly seasonal challenges. Not only do you get Bright Dust and much needed XP, but you'll also receive the boost in the Wayfinder's compass levels, so you want to knock those out as soon as you can to keep up with the story every week. First up, we have the Wayfinder's Voyage 2, where you'll use the Wayfinder's Compass to complete Wayfinder's Voyage 2, and also you need to defeat Scorn with grenade launchers. For the next challenge, we've got the Leyline Secrets that I mentioned earlier. Align the beacons and discover trivial and enigmatic mysteries within the Shattered Realm. Next up is Umbral Wayfinder, where you use Parallax Trajectory to focus Umbral engrams at the Prismatic Recaster in the helm. Open Wayfinder's troves in the Astral Alignment activity. Next up, we've got Astral Lancer. Defeat combatants with linear fusion rifles. Combatants defeated in the Shattered Realm or the Astral Alignment activities will grant bonus progress. Next up, we've got Iron Sharpens Iron. Complete Iron Banner matches. Earn bonus progress for wins. Next up is Drifter's Chosen, where you'll earn points for banking moats, defeating blockers, and defeating guardians in Gambit. Moving on, we've got the Tangled Web We Weave. On the Tangled Shore, earn progress by completing bounties, patrols, public events, and the lost sectors. Next up is Contender's Delve, where you'll need to complete a lost sector on Legend or higher. Followed by the Close Range Calibration. Calibrate close range weapons. That includes sidearms, submachine guns, shotguns, swords in the Tangled Shore. Bonus progress for rapidly defeating combatants. After that, we've got Taken Eradication. Defeat Taken combatants in strikes and earn bonus progress for defeating tougher combatants. The PvP playlist, other than Iron Banner, is going to be Mayhem Clash. So if you want to go in and blast some supers, this is a great time to do that. And now it's time to check out some new shiny cosmetics that will be available in the Eververse store this week. As always, I'll only be covering items that are available for Bright Dust, since you can buy anything with silver from the store menu at any time. First up, for the emotes, we have the Rimshot emote, which I'll definitely pick up because I'm a drummer, as well as the Embarrassed emote and the Study Time emote. The weapon ornament for this week is for the Ruinous Effigy, and it's named Ashen Icon. For vehicles this week, we have two Sparrows. One is Magneton Thrust, as well as the Galvanic Fork. For our Ghost, we have the Harper's Ghost Shell, and this is also a really cool week because you can purchase some of the universal ornaments that are usually only available for silver. You can buy them for Bright Dust this week, and this week we have the class items for all of the classes. For the Transmat effect, we have the Chrysalis Entrance. For the shader, we have the Neopop Wave, as well as the Ghost Projection Red Legion Projection. And that brings us to the end of the video. Everything that we can expect this week at the weekly reset on August 31st, 2021. As always, I'll keep you covered if there are any changes, special missions, or quests that are revealed, or if anything changes, I'll post it down in the comments down below. Are you liking Season of the Lost? Are you hyped for the Witch Queen in February? Let me know down in the comments section below. If you've enjoyed the video or found it to be useful, be sure to check out the rest of the videos in the cards, and for further Destiny 2 content and staying up to date with everything, hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any Destiny 2 news. In addition to helping out with these guides, I always stream on twitch.tv/Manodestra, where our community and I help out Guardians with raids, exotic quests, Nightfalls, and more. Plus, we also engage in some hilarious shenanigans. We invite you to come and join us over on Twitch. We also have a growing Discord server where we discuss Destiny 2, as well as visit together as a community, and that link is down in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Good hunting, Guardians. I will see you next time in the universe of Destiny.